For section 5, we start back with our regular crochet hook, which in this case I have this pretty little Furls Metal Streamline H, size 5mm. So again, I was using the 5mm as my regular crochet hook. My Tunisian hook was a 6mm. You're going back down to the 5mm regular one. And you can start right at the end of the second section 4. You don't have to cut your loop or anything, just put your regular crochet hook in where the Tunisian hook had been. And we're going to start working along the side. We're going to begin by placing 19 single crochet along the edge here. So first we're going to chain 1 and put a single crochet right around the side of the last single crochet we made in our bind off. That is 1. And then keep going across 2. It was really easy on this side of the Tunisian to work into the edges. (17), 18, 19, and now we're doing 3 single crochet along the side of this drop stitch row. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, and then 5 single crochet along this little section in between the drop stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When we repeat those again, okay, same thing, 3 along the drop stitch, 5 along the regular Tunisian knit stitch, all the way up through this last section of drop stitch. Alright, so I'll do all of that, meet you back at the end of this last section of drop stitch. This is the last Tunisian drop stitch section, so there's my 3, and now we're going to place 8 along the side of the very beginning section of our Tunisian knit stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now we're going to begin a repeat section that will go across the domino squares crop top section, which was section 1. Okay, now we are going to hit our repeat section for going along the bottom of the domino squares crop top. So I'm going to show you how to work along one of these squares and then one of these squares, and that's going to repeat all the way across for most of the rest of this side. So to begin, we're going to place 3 single crochet in the sides of around the sides of each of these next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3, and then 3 in the next one. 1, 2, 3, 3 around the next one. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to place a single crochet into this little seam right here. Okay, so this little bit right here is kind of our seam in between the 2 stitches. We're going to place a single crochet there, and that makes a total of 10 stitches along the side of this square. And now we're going to place a single crochet into the bottom of each of these 10 stitches of the next square. So that would be 10 single crochet total in the bottom of this section, this square. 1, 9, and 10, and we repeat that all the way across the domino squares crop top section. So now we're going back to the 3 single crochet around each of the next 3, then 1 in this little seamy bit, and then 10 across the bottom of the next one, and so on all the way until we hit the end, oops, until we hit the end of the domino squares crop top section, and then we will meet back here for the final bit of working along the edge of this piece. So here we've gotten back to the Tunisian knit stitch section. We finished the domino square section, and there are 10 single crochet along the edge of each of the little domino squares. And now we're going to put 8 single crochet along this little section of Tunisian knit stitch. So let's go ahead and do that. 6, 7, and 8, and now we're going to place 3 single crochet around the side of this drop stitch section. 1, 2, and 3, and then 5 single crochet. Oops, shaking everything when I do that. 5 single crochet along the side of this Tunisian knit stitch section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and keep repeating that across. We'll do 3 and then 5 and then 3 and then 5 and then 3 and then 5 and then 3 and then 19. So I will meet you back here after we've got these last 19 single crochet done over here, and then we will go ahead and start row 2. 17, 18, and then we're going to grab right here to do number 19. For row 2 of section 5, we are going to turn our work. Now we are on a wrong side row. We're going to begin by making a chain 1, then single crochet into the first stitch, and now we hit our repeat section. We skip 2 and place 5 double crochet into the next stitch. So skip 1, 2, and put 5 double crochet into the next stitch. 1, 5, then we skip 2 and make a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the next. So skip 1, 2, single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet. We're going to repeat that across until there's just 6 stitches left. Here we are at the end of row 2 of section 5, and I'm making I have my 6 stitches left. I'm skipping 2, and I'm going to put 5 double crochet into the next stitch. I know this whole setup while I'm camping is very shaky, but hey, that's life, right? You work with what you got. Alright, and now I'm just putting a single crochet into the very last stitch, and that is all it takes. If you find you didn't have quite the right number, you can always just kind of pull back a few of your little repeats and just add or subtract 1 from however many you skip every once in a while. So if you're off by 1, just go ahead and place a single crochet in the last stitch. If you're off by like 2, you know, fix it, go back a couple and add or subtract a stitch every once in a while where you need it. Row 3, we're going to turn our work and then slip stitch just into the first double crochet, then double chain 2 in that first double crochet, and double crochet into the next stitch, chain 3, single crochet into the next stitch, chain 3 again, and double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. And now here is where we begin our repeat section. So for our repeat section, we are going to single crochet into this chain 3. Then we will double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, chain 3, single in the next stitch, chain 3, double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. We're going to do that repeat one more time. So single crochet into the chain 3, double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, chain 3, single crochet in the next stitch, chain 3, double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, and then keep repeating that to the very end. And we are now on our very last repeat of row 3. We're going to single crochet into the chain 3, double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, chain 3. So this is the same repeat as before. Right? Chain 3, single crochet into the next stitch, chain 3, double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. Once you've done that, that should be the last of the set of 5 double crochet beneath it. But if you notice, this little fan, they're all supposed to have 5. I seem to have put 6 in this one. So I'm just going to pretend like that 6th one doesn't exist, because sometimes going back and fixing it is just way too much time, and it will totally work if we just ignore it. So I did my very last repeat, and now all we're going to do is single crochet into the very last stitch. And that's the end of row 3. Row 4, we are going to turn our work. Row 4, we double chain 2 and then put 2 double crochets all into this single crochet that starts the row. So double chain 2 and 2 double crochet. My yarn is all tangled here. Okay, 1, 2, all into that very first stitch. Then we're going to single crochet into this chain 3. We're going to chain 3 more. We're going to skip that little single crochet there, and we're going to single crochet into the next chain 3. Then we're going to put 5 double crochet into this single crochet, and this actually begins our repeat section. So the beginning of our repeat section is 5 double crochet into this single crochet down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then single crochet into the next chain 3, chain 3. We're going to skip this little single crochet down here and single crochet into the next chain 3. And that's the end of our repeat section. So I'm going to untangle this yarn right here and do one more repeat for you, and then we'll meet back at the end of the row. So let's do that repeat one more time. 5 double crochet into the single crochet, then single crochet into the chain 3, chain 3, single crochet into the next chain 3. And there we go. We're going to repeat that whole repeat section all the way into the end, and then we will come back here to finish off this row. Now we are finishing row 4. So we're single crocheting into the chain 3, then chain 3, single crochet into the next chain 3, and then we have just this little bit left. So all we're going to do is do a 3 double crochet into the very last stitch of the row. 1, 2, and 3. And that is the end of row 4. Now for row 5, we're going to turn our work. And now the first thing we're going to do is chain 1, which doesn't count as a stitch, and then single crochet into the first stitch. Now chain 3, double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. And now we're hitting our repeat section, and this should be very familiar because it's pretty much the same thing as row 3. We are going to single crochet into the chain 3 space, double crochet into each of the next 2, chain 3, single crochet into the next stitch, chain 3, double crochet into each of the next 2. Okay, let's do that repeat one more time. Single crochet into the chain 3, double crochet into each of the next 2, chain 3, single crochet into the next stitch, chain 3, double crochet into each of the next 2. Okay, we're going to keep doing that all the way across, and I will meet you at the end of this row. We've gotten to the end of row 5 here. I put my single crochet in my chain 3. Now I'm going to double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, then chain 3, and then single crochet into the very last stitch. That is the end of section 5. It's the end of row 5 of section 5 and the end of section 5. And now you're just going to fasten off because we're going to start section 6, which is on the opposite side.